Hi friends, good morning. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a kind of like a DIY Christmas gift idea. I was thinking about it and I know there's a lot of YouTubers right now, sharing their favorite gifts, gift suggestions, ideas, which is all great, but I thought I would do something a little different. I probably going back to 2016, Christmas 2016, or it may have been 17. I'll have to double check the date. I decided to make a gift for my husband. And I had always done a little arts and crafts when I was in, younger and in my 20s. I hadn't really done anything recently, but what I did is created a gift for him that would last through the year. So I thought I would share that with you today. If you are struggling maybe to figure out what to get your significant other, your husband, wife, girlfriend or boyfriend, maybe this might help you, give you some ideas of something that you can create. Sometimes the more, homemade gifts are a little bit more heartfelt, and it's just a nice, way of showing, how much you love the person by actually making something. So it's not really that we're going to be doing anything with glue or anything like that today. But what I will show you is the gift that I did give my husband. So I started out with this box, just a normal little Christmas box with the truck and the tree in the back. And this is the top. It says do not open until December 25th. Of course, there are so many Christmas boxes out right now. You could go to the dollar store, you can go on Amazon, Michael's Craft, any of the crafting stores. They all have these types of boxes. So they're something that is relatively, budget friendly. I don't even know. I think I got this on Amazon actually, and I doubt that I really paid that much for it, maybe $4 or $5, if that, but you definitely can find these everywhere. So the idea that I had behind this gift was to give him this box, and in the box I made him actually I have everything here, but I just found this thing and I forgot all about this, but what I did was wrote I didn't write it, I typed up a letter on a piece of Christmas scrapbooking paper, and I put a little message on it to tell him what exactly was in this box for us. So I just wrote, to show that I love you throughout all the year, I've made up some date nights to send you good cheer. Some may be big, some may be small, but the time spent together is the point of it all. And then, just signing my name on it. I created little envelopes, and I'm going to show you right now. So I bought these little cards. These are just little Christmas gift cards like this. And they come with the envelope. And on each one, I gave an idea of what we were going to do that month. Now, of course, this part of the Christmas gift is relatively budget friendly. What you're going to be putting in your cards, is really up to you. So a few of them, let me see. Okay, so a few of them I actually planned ahead at this point because I wanted to make sure, if you have young kids, you got to have babysitters for everything. I had planned a few specific dates throughout that year of what we were doing and had already arranged babysitting, so I didn't have to worry about that. So I actually had one for January, which was January 14th. So it was 2017 that I made this Christmas 2016. And what I planned for January was a dinner and a movie. So that's what I wrote in here, and the date, if you happen to know the date. that you're going to be going on. You know, you can always put that in there too. And I sealed all the cards. I put these little mini bows on them. And then every month we had a different type of activity to do. So let me see. I'm trying to see. Some of them, you know, I'm going to tell you, some of them I left blank as to maybe something that, you know, my husband wanted to do, and, you know, we could do it, you know, that month. And, you know, some of them I did fill in. So see, some of them, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to tell you a little story about this gift in a minute, but this is what they look like sealed. And I know you're saying this was 2017. How come these are still sealed? And I'm going to tell you in a minute. But I'm trying to see if there was any that were open. And I know that there probably wasn't that many because I know what happened. So I had planned a couple things ahead of time. Like I said, I had the dates already planned so I could have babysitters. I did, you know, one night we were going to spend one night in Atlantic City. One day we were going to go to take a wine train in Pennsylvania. We were going to go take a train to a winery that was, you know, in the summer, I think it was. But each month I had something planned, and a few that I had nothing, so he can choose what he wanted to. Unfortunately, that was the year that I had found out about my lung cancer. So we didn't get to do a lot of it. And, you know, my husband kept the box. He kept all the envelopes sealed, and I was surprised when I saw this in the closet the other day, and that's what kind of gave me the idea. But, you know, in talking with him, he's like, you know, we may not have been able to do it in 2017, and now here it's going to be 2023, and we still haven't been able to really do any of those things that I had planned. But, you know, this is the part of your life that you never know what's going to happen. And I always say, do everything that you want to do, because, you know, tomorrow's not promised. I was very fortunate with my lung cancer because, you know, it was detected, found early, it was removed, and I didn't have to, you know, deal with cancer. You know, once I had my surgery, everything was good. So that is what one of my Christmas gift ideas. Also, I did have another one. So I think that this is a great idea. You know, very simple, easy to make. The hardest part is just maybe planning it out. And like I said, if you have children, you will need to, you know, maybe arrange babysitting if you want to do an overnight, or you're going to be somewhere that is a couple hours away and you need to have, you know, or you may want to plan, you know, something with your kids. But this, I think, is really just a nice idea for couples to, especially if you're a special needs parent, you know, date nights are far and few, and it takes a lot of special arranging to be able to go out on a date. So in December 2016, I had everything all planned and ready to go. It just, you know, life threw us a curve and we didn't get to do all the things that I had planned out. But now that I'm looking at this, I think, you know what, 2023 is a perfect year to go through these cards and maybe catch up on what we had missed back so many years ago, and I quite honestly forgot about. So I am hoping that this is a good, you know, good idea for maybe you want to do for your husband or wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. I just think it's a lot of fun. And I'm going to share one more idea. I want to go get what I wanted to show you. Of course I can't find it right now, but what it is, it's pretty similar to my idea, my homemade idea. And what it is a book of 100 date nights or activities or things that you could do with your significant other throughout the year. I had purchased that probably 2 years ago. I think I gave that. And what we do is when we know that we're going to have time to go out, we rip out one of the ideas from the book. They are all sealed. So when you open it up, it tells you what you're going to do. And it gives you an idea. Just like some of them was like, pack a picnic basket and spend a few hours in your park, you know, just having, you know, a nice lunch and conversation. And, you know, depending on where you are, where you live, you could do that, you know, year round. But all different types of ideas. And what I liked about that is that we never knew what we were going to do. So it was kind of like a surprise for both of us. So whereas this one, you're actually planning what you're going to do. The book and this it's like a scratch off, kind of, you know, surprises you. Now, you know, of course it says the book is also telling you, you know, once you open it, you have to do that. There are going to be some suggestions that you know, you just can't. So you know what, you put that one aside and you pick out another one that you're able to do that day. But both of these ideas, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and link below everything that I used to make my Christmas gift. I'll give you some box suggestions, the envelopes, the cards, the paper, and I will also leave a list of all the activities that I had planned for my own DIY. Then I will also link below a couple of the ones that I purchased as gifts, and they are all on Amazon, and they might be in Barnes and Noble too. I don't know. I'll have to look it up, but I know the ones that I purchased off Amazon. And again, they're reasonable. It's, you know, budget friendly. Of course, the things that you do in those gift suggestions are, you know, could be, you know, depending on what they are. It's nothing like, you know, thousands of dollars, but just so you have an idea. So I wanted to share that with you today because, like I said, I know I've been watching all the gift ideas, suggestions, what to get your husband, what to get your wife, your kids, all those great YouTube videos that are out right now, and I'm trying to keep up with them, and I'm sure you are too. But I thought I would share how, you know, how you can do it, make it a little bit more personable, kind of gear it towards what you like to do as a couple, and just, you know, like there's so many things that you can plan out for the year, you know, and do it by seasonal, you know, seasonal things like, you know, maybe in the summer, if you live close to a beach, you want to spend the day at the beach together. You want to maybe take a trip into the city, like we live very close to New York City. Maybe you want to go see a Broadway show. Of course, that would be money. That would be more money. But, you know, things like that. And I think that if you just sit down and you think about, you know, your life together and the things that you have enjoyed, why not, you know, make it into a, you know, heartfelt Christmas gift. So that is it for today. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I know this is a little bit different for me, and if you have, you know, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you, you know, part of my family here, and I will probably be back in a couple of days, and I'm going to share a special gift ideas for special needs children, and hopefully, you know, it'll be helpful to my special needs families out there as well. So that's it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.